Hey everyone, it's Mike. I'm back doing another one of these tags. I've done one, I did Rob Walker's 2003 vinyl tag, and I also did a version of it where I showed nothing but Stereolab stuff. So this one is actually going to be CDs, all CDs. I saw Chris from Rekkid Talk do this, and that's how I was aware of this particular. There's a couple of CD tags going around, and I really like the one that Chris did. It's originated from a guy named Kostis, and he's from Greece, and his channel is called Legopaidi, I believe. Anyway, I'll put his link down below, and I'll also put Chris's link down below to his CD tag. It's really good. Chris inspired me to want to do this. So here we go. It's 20 questions, and I think there's a couple that I didn't have, so I'm going to skip those. But anyway, let's start out. Number one, 2022 new release or reissue on CD. I've mentioned this before on my vinyl tags. Stereolab, my favorite band, they put out Switched On Volume 5. Switched On is like a series of collections that they put out of B-sides, rarities, EPs that aren't otherwise available anywhere, hard to find kind of stuff. This is Switched On 5, and it's called Pulse on the Early Brain. Anyway, so this came out this past year. I got it on this nice blue mirror board kind of material. It also comes with a yellow background as well as a different version. But anyway, Stereolab, Pulse on the Early Brain, Switched On Volume 5. Next one, last CD I bought. I had this a long time ago. Throwing Muses, self-titled. It's not their first album, Throwing Muses, self-titled. This is one that came out much later after Tanya Donnelly left the band on 4AD Records. I used to have this, sold it back a long time ago when I started putting everything on iTunes and stuff, and I wanted to have this back. So I think it was $5 on eBay. So anyway, really nice. Throwing Muses got some really good songs on it. Throwing Muses, self-titled. Next one, first CD I ever bought. I still have it. Tones on Tail, Night Music. I actually bought this, I believe it was at Fry's Electronics. No, it wouldn't have been, because I was in Florida at the time. I forget where I found this, but basically I bought it. It was in one of those big cardboard sleeve things that CDs used to come in. And Tones on Tail was one of my favorite bands back in the day, back in the late 80s. And I didn't even have a CD player yet. I bought this CD before I had a CD player. And I think that same year I got one for my birthday. So I was finally able to listen to this. Tones on Tail, Night Music. This is a collection. It's not everything that they have, but it's a collection of some of their best stuff. And also a live version of their Elvis cover of Heartbreak Hotel is on this. Anyway, that's my first CD I ever bought. Next one, do-it-yourself CD. I don't have any like CD demos or CDRs or anything like that, so I have to skip that one. CD I last played in a stereo. I don't really play CDs anymore. I have a bunch of CDs in my collection, but I don't really play them unless it's something that I only have on CD. It's only available on CD, and I'm gonna listen to it driving in my car or something like that. I don't even have a CD hooked up to my stereo right now, a CD player hooked up to my stereo. So if I did listen to it, it would be in the car. And so my example for that, this British band called the Mummers. I've spoken about them before. Not available on vinyl. Really fantastic. Love them. They actually put out 2 versions of this album with slightly different song lists, but they're really great, and I can only find them on CD, so these would be the last ones that I've listened to, last CDs I've listened to. Let's see, various artists compilation, Lonely as an Eyesore from 4AD Records. It's got all kinds of greats from 4AD, like Wolfgang Press, Cocteau Twins, Dead Can Dance, Throwing Muses are on here. This is before the Pixies started, so Pixies are not on here, but a bunch of other great ones. Clan of Zymox is on here. So Lonely as an Eyesore comp out of 4AD Records. I believe that's 1987. That one came out. Let's see, best of, one artist, best of. I've got this one. This is a deluxe version of, it's called Collected by Massive Attack. And this is the deluxe version. It comes with 2 CDs worth of music. The first CD is like the best of stuff, and then the second CD is kind of rarities and kind of B-sides and that kind of thing, studio outtakes, I guess. And then the third disc is a DVD of their music videos. So really cool stuff. Massive Attack. Collected? Yeah, I believe that's what they call it, Collected. Anywho, that's one of them. I've got another one here, best of Leica, British band. They used to be Moonshake, and then they turned into Leica. Really awesome electronic, I don't know, just really futuristic, spacey electronic, wonderful greatness on Too Pure Records they were on. Yeah, Too Pure Records, and this is a double disc. And it's got like all kinds of all their well-known stuff to, I guess, well-known to Leica fans, and then a bunch of B-sides kind of stuff to that. So it's really got a lot of great material on this Leica. And this is called, what do they call this? Lost in Space. So very aptly titled. And then another one, I've got a couple of these, Susie and the Banshees, Once Upon a Time and Twice Upon a Time on CD. So those are pretty awesome too. The Once Upon a Time is their early stuff. Twice Upon a Time is their middle to late era Susie and the Banshees stuff. And I've got this Stereolab too. I've shown the record of this before, but it's kind of a best of their stuff on Elektra, all their output on Elektra Records. And it's called Serene Velocity. So Stereolab. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for that category. And then a CD box set. This is the mother of all box sets as far as I'm concerned, Cocteau Twins. It's got 9 of their EPs, and then another one, kind of a bonus disc of just outtakes, rare stuff that hasn't been released on any other kind of vinyl format or anything. So yeah, going from Lullabies all the way up to the Ice Blink Lux single that came out with Heaven or Las Vegas. So really nice box set, beautiful collection of Cocteau Twins EP output. And then, yeah, so that's it for that one, I think. Was I going to show? Oh, yeah, okay. CD set of an entire discography. Well, Tones on Tail also put out this CD collection. It's a 2-disc set called Everything. And it pretty much has everything. I think that there's some things that have come out since this was released that are not included on here. But for the most part, this is their entire discography. So Tones on Tail, Everything. And then I've got this one too. I've shown this before. Bauhaus, what is it called? Your Box Set Pet. I think this is originally released as a cassette called the Cassette Pet something or other. But this is actually, it's got 3 discs in it, and it's all there. It's like their two regular released albums, studio albums, and then another CD of like all the rest of their output. So everything's on here. Bow wow wow, love it. Next one, in a CD in a cardboard sleeve. Well, I spoke about Moonshake before. This is the earlier version of the band that would become Leica. Moonshake continued on after the 2 members left Moonshake to form Leica, but this is their very first EP, and it's very much like a My Bloody Valentine kind of wannabe early on, and then they kind of went off and created their own sound. But this early stuff sounds very much like, kind of like, I don't know, actually kind of like this stuff, and I'm about ready to show it. These EPs by My Bloody Valentine, this Moonshake sounds an awful lot like this early My Bloody Valentine stuff. Feed Me With Your Kiss and You Made Me Realize. So these are all 3 cardboard CDs in cardboard. All right, let's get through this. CD single, I just picked a random one. This is Curve. I don't see this, I've never seen this shown anywhere. Pink Girl with the Blues. This is a single that was released It wasn't on the album Come Clean, but it was around the time right before Come Clean came out. This song was not on the album, but they did release this as a single with a couple of B-sides. I think one of the B-sides also appears on Come Clean. Either Recovery or Black Delight. I think Recovery is on Come Clean. But anyway, never. I don't think this is anywhere on vinyl or anything. CD only. But Curve, love them. Let's see. Next one. A double or triple CD. That's not a box set. Well, I picked like At Budokan. This is the extended version of At Budokan with the full concert and Cheap Trick. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, another one. Throwing Muses. This is Red Heaven. This is the import, the British import version on 4AD Records, and it comes with an extra CD of Kristen Hirsch playing live in Hoboken. She does, she does basically acoustic versions of Throwing Muses. It's really nice as well. So anyway, I think that's it for the doubles. CD that looks like a vinyl record. Well, I don't have anything like that, like what Chris showed, but I did find this, and this is a phonograph record player shown on the cover, so I think that's kind of close. I'm going to allow that. This is Delgado, sorry, Universal Audio. Band I never, ever hear talked about. Delgados were fantastic. They are no more. Let's see, next one, soundtrack. Well, I thought of, and two people passed. Two people that worked on these are gone now. Twin Peaks. This is the original TV show soundtrack, and this is the soundtrack for Fire Walk With Me, the prequel movie that came out after the series was over. So Angelo Badalamenti, who was the composer on most of these songs, he passed away in this past year, and then Julie Cruz, who sings on a lot of these songs, she also passed away. So Twin Peaks soundtracks. Let's see, next. Comes with a book. This is, and I should open this. This is Emily Haynes, the singer for Metric. She has this solo project called Emily Haynes and the Soft Skeleton. And this album, which is called Knives Don't Have Your Back, it comes with a booklet on the inside. So it's pretty nice looking stuff there. Anyway, really nice photography and lyrics and all that kind of stuff with this. So there we go. CD that comes with a book. Next one, CD of a live recording. I've got a few of these. This is Muse Harp. This is a concert that came out after they were touring for the Black Holes and Revelations album, that tour, recorded at Wembley Arena. This is one disc is the live recording, and then the second disc is a DVD movie of the concert, and it's got a lot more songs on it. It's fantastic. Courtney and I just watched this this weekend all the way through, and it was just really awesome. Really the best of Muse, like their second, third, and fourth albums, is all the music that's on this, and that's their best stuff if you ask me. Next one, another live recording, Ween. This is a double, I think it's a double CD, and then it comes with a DVD as well. Live at Cat's Cradle back at the, I think this is the Pure Guava tour. I saw them on this tour, but not at Cat's Cradle. I saw them in Atlanta, but anyway, Ween double recording live at Cat's Cradle, 1992. Another double live recording, the Butthole Surfers, double live. This was recorded on the Hairway to Steven tour. I saw them on this tour, not this recording. I don't know where this recording was taken. Does it say? I don't know. It doesn't say. They probably took it from a bunch of different concerts, picked the best stuff. But anyway, it's awesome. Butthole Surfers, I think this is the peak of their greatness, was Hairway to Steven in that tour. Oh, and I've got, I guess that's it, live recordings. Oh, I've got these too. I'm just throwing everything in that I see because I never get to show CDs, so I'm going to show more CDs. Larita Mitsuko, this is an acoustic live concert, and this is a concert with them playing with an orchestra. Larita Mitsuko, French band, awesome. I try to talk about them as much as I can. Weird, non-conventional packaging. I saw Chris's and I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to beat that. But I do have this, and I forgot that I even had this. Well, I didn't forget that I had it, but I forgot that like this would be a perfect thing to show. And this is a CD box set. This is Massive Attack. This is their whole like single output, all the way up through, I think, 100th window. I think that there's 100th window on here. But anyway, the box, if you look at it, when you touch it, it leaves your handprint or whatever on it. Like if your hands are warm and the box is cold, you'll see it a lot more. Like if I was like really warm, if there was a big difference between the room and my body temperature. But anyway, when you touch it, it's got this kind of heat sensitive kind of packaging to it, and then it goes away. It goes back to gray. But really cool set. Comes with all these CDs in here in paper packaging, and this is all like artwork by Robert Denaja, the singer, one of the singers from Massive Attack. And it's got singles for, like, this is Inertia Creeps, this is Teardrop, this is Angel, this is Rising Sun, this is Karma Coma. All you that know Massive Attack, you know these songs. Protection, fantastic song with Tracy Thorn singing. Sly. Let's see, Hymn of the Big Wheel. Safe from Harm, off their first album. Unfinished Symphony. And what's the last one? Daydreaming. So it's not 100th window. It's everything up through Mezzanine. Anyway, so that's a really cool little box set that I got a long time ago. Most expensive CD. Well, this is a box set put out by Lush on 4AD Records. This is like all their output, basically. It's all their albums and B-sides and demos. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's called Chorus. And I believe, I don't know how many CDs, I think it's 6 CDs in this set. But it comes with a bunch of book like writing and stuff, and information about it, and photographs and liner notes and all that stuff. 6 CDs. I think the cheapest one on Discogs right now is $280 for this. I think that's the most expensive thing that I have. Let's see. So that's Lush Chorus. Fantastic stuff. CD by a local band, I don't have anything. I wish I had like some JFA or stuff I'd show, but I don't have any JFA, unfortunately. I used to have their records way back when in college, but I don't have them anymore. Hard to find. And then a mini CD. I do have this tour CD by Stereolab. This was when I saw them on the Margarine Eclipse tour here at downtown Phoenix. They played at Alice Cooperstown. They called it? Yeah, that was a little like sports bar down near the where the Diamondbacks play baseball, and it was Alice Cooperstown, and I saw Stereolab there, and this was at their merch table, a little mini CD. It's got 3 songs on it, 3 songs that are not on the album. Really cool little fun thing to have. So anyway, that's my CD. Hopefully it wasn't too unbearable. My CD tag. It's a lot of fun getting all this stuff together. I never really showed these CDs very much, so it gave me a chance to do that. Please check out Chris's channel and sub him up, and also Kostis, the dude from Greece who created this CD tag. So anyway, hope y'all having a great weekend. It's almost over, but anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.